and welcome to Changing Phases Tarot on TikTok. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be a mid-monthly reading for all of the signs for the month of December, focusing on the areas of love and romance and career and finance. For the readings, I'll be using the Gilded Tarot deck by Cyril Marchetti and the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen for the career and finance part. And the love and romance, I'll be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot by Maria Carati and the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Just a reminder, these are general readings. The messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to get a personalized reading with me. If you're interested, all the information can be found in the description box below this video. Also, I would just like to say welcome to new viewers. It's great to have you here. For those of you who have been with me for a while, I'm so happy that you continue to come back each month or every 2 weeks even. It's great to have everybody here. I'd also like to invite you to take a look at my TikTok if you are on TikTok. That's at Changing Phases Tarot. And also be looking out, I will be putting out in the next week or so the 2021 yearly overview readings for all of the signs. So be looking out for those as well. All right, so I will stop for now and we'll see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So as you can see, I've already shuffled off camera and laid the spreads to save a little bit of time. So let's get started with the career and finance part of your reading. So you have in the past position, the 9 of Wands, followed by the 2 of Cups. And the outbound energy is the 4 of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is Major Arcana. This is number 17, the Star. And if we look underneath it, you actually have another Major Arcana, the Strength card, number 8. And another Major Arcana, number 4, the Emperor. So 3 Major Arcanas at the bottom of the deck. So if we start off with these, the Star can speak of healing. It can also be a card that has to do with dreams coming true, wish fulfillment. If this is a person, this is usually associated with the sign of Aquarius. So that's interesting that, it came out for you. So this could just be you very much in your own element here, just showing up very, very strong. And it's interesting in this deck that she has, you see, there's the water coming up, but there's also a sunflower. So there's like this, suggesting that there's flowing success, there's flowing, great success, because the sun, sunflower sun, is a very positive card, right? It's a card that if you've been waiting for an answer, there's a yes coming through. And the Star, along with that, is wish fulfillment, right? It's wish upon a star, have your dreams come true. And it's also you believing in whatever that dream is. So setting your intentions, making that wish, and then trusting that the universe, will come through. The Strength card could be dealing with the sign of Leo, but it's also having that inner strength, inner determination and courage, while, handling a particular situation or facing a particularly difficult time or task. And then the Emperor is, this is a very strong energy. He is the archetype of the father in the tarot. He's the King of Kings. So he's very good at planning. He's very good at governing, of ruling, of looking after his home, his family. Could also be dealing with the sign of Aries with this card showing up. But there could be something to do with home, family, making plans. Could also have to do with the Emperor sometimes can be, if you're dealing with somebody who's in the profession that they wear a uniform. So, police force, could be the military. But it's a very powerful, very strong energy along with the strength card. So there's, there's a lot of great strength coming in, but also, wish fulfillment. Now, what that wish is obviously going to work out differently for everybody listening, but it comes after a difficult time. This Nine of Wands sitting in the past position, it generally has to do with, having worked at something for a long time, having really, dedicated yourself to something for quite a while. And even though this man looks as though he is resting, right? He's there, he's sort of taking this rest, he's kneeled down. It does usually have to do with, taking a break, but you're still on the defensive. You're still aware that, there's one last thing you have to do, one last hurdle that you have to jump over. But it's a very tiring energy. Wands is fire, and so it has to do with the work that we do. It has to do with our own passion and drive and determination for that work. And, with this being a 9, it's nearly at the 10. The 10 in the tarot is an ending. It's a completion of a cycle. So you could be, this does sit in the past. So you might have been finishing up a job, one that you've been at for quite a while, finishing up a task. Maybe this is you looking to get into a different field, and you're sort of cautious. You're on the defensive as far as moving forward with whatever this new thing is. But you have two very positive cards coming up. In the present position, you have the Two of Cups, which, this is the soulmate card. And obviously we're looking here more at relationships, but more at business. So this could be going into partnership with another person. This can be that very deep soulmate connection, and a soulmate does not have to be just romantic in nature, right? We can have soulmates that show up throughout our lifetime to be friends, to be colleagues, to be, business partners. But it's that deep knowing and understanding, you complement each other. So this could be two different talents coming together, you partnering up with somebody else who really, you get each other, you sort of like minds coming together to build something that's very rewarding and very fruitful for both of you. And you see that here, there's sort of one dark hair, one light hair. So there's this opposing, sort of energy to the card. So you could be going into business, or you could be dealing with somebody who's quite different than you are, but there's a coming together, and it is going to bring great happiness. And you have, as the outbound energy, the Four of Wands, which is a card of success, right? This is it can also be the soulmate card. It can be the happy home card, the marriage card. It can be moving home, moving in together. But it is a card of celebration, the Four of Wands. It's the 1111 card. And so there's some type of celebration going on. This could be moving home. This could be, if this is a home business, there's some type of celebration, success around that. And I'm going back to the star here with the wish fulfillment, because, it's like you have wish fulfillment, you have the yes with the sunflower showing up. There's overcoming this difficult time, coming to the end of, or nearing the end of a cycle. And then there's this joining together, right? And joining together of these two people who, when you get to the Four of Wands, you see that, yes, okay, they're a man and a woman, and they now have a child. But we also have, rabbits, so there's great, sort of potential, and things could be taking off quite quickly, and they could be growing, they could be multiplying. So if this is starting up your own business, things could really be, taking off for you as you head into the new year. And from the Oracle card deck, you have music. It said your connection to music is healing for yourself and others, which is interesting because the star card is a card of healing as well. Yeah, it's a card of healing yourself as well as wish fulfillment, right? There can be a sense of healing to go along with it. So let's take a look at what the guidebook has to say for this music card. And it says, this card comes to you like a messenger angel, signaling the need for more music in your life. Music opens your soul to receiving divine guidance so that you will confidently walk upon the pathway of your life purpose. Play whatever draws your interest and notice how each song affects your mood, body, and energy level. You are also called upon to create a personal connection with music for healing purposes. This may mean learning an instrument, writing a song, or taking singing lessons. Perhaps there's an instrument you once played that is calling to you again. You might incorporate music into your healing or teaching work, or you may find support and companionship by joining with others in a musical group or class. The Archangel Sandalphon helps and heals through music. Call upon him with this wonderful affirmation. Thank you for bringing music to and through me. You'll receive intuitive messages that deepen your healing connections via music. So interesting. So there might be, for some of you, an opportunity, something to do with music. Maybe this new business, right? It could have something to do with incorporating music somehow into whatever this partnership is, or it's the new business. But, there's great healing. This music could definitely come in to help not just yourself, but possibly others. And there's, partnering up and leading to some type of great celebration with the Four of Wands. And fours in the tarot, they do speak of stability, so stable energy. It's the foundation. So, the beginning, that foundation of a new building, a new business, right? Starting something from the ground up. But it's definitely, it's taking flight. There are things taking off there. Things definitely growing and multiplying quite quickly for you with whatever this new business venture is. Now, let's move on to the love and romance. And it's interesting because you have a repeater card. So your past energy is obviously different deck, but same card. Major Arcana. This is number 17, the stars, right? And it's such a beautiful depiction, I think, in this deck. We have obviously the water lilies, which, they represent something that, through struggle and determination and strength, like what we had back here, they are able to grow up out of the deep, dark, mud waters up to the surface to turn into these beautiful lotus flowers. So something coming to light, something, there's growth potential. But this is in the, thinking about the love and romance. So there could be some type of healing. Sometimes the star comes out in a reading when there is a healing of a relationship, getting back with another person, or healing, if this is, within yourself, going through some type of healing in the past, you've been working on yourself, kind of making yourself ready for a new relationship to come in, healing those aspects of yourself, the parts of yourself that, that have been hurt in previous relationships. And you do have new things coming in, much like we had in the reading above. You have in the present position the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be an actual person coming in. If so, this is typically more of a middle-aged earth sign individual, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And you can see that he is carrying the pentacle. He's coming in with the big coin. And knights, in the tarot, they go off on quests. They bring back gifts, offerings. So he's bringing back an offering. He's making an offering to you. And it's one that is very attractive. It's one that really catches your eye. It's one that has, again, great growth potential. Because with the earth energy, it has that longevity attached to it. It has that staying power. And so, this new beginning, this new offer, this new relationship, it could be, an offer to go out on a date. It could be an offer to, to do something together. It can be more serious. It can be an offering like an engagement ring. And we do see in the future position here, you have the Lover's card. So this is the major arcana version of the card that showed up here in the top reading, right? The Two of Cups. This is the major arcana version of the Two of Cups. It is that coming together, right? The two people, you can see they're actually going through this sort of hand-tying ceremony. So joining together, coming together. It is the soulmate card. And we have a couple of cards here that can speak of marriage. I know that this reading we're trying to focus more on finances and career, but you know, a 2 card showing up in the reading that can have to do with marriage. You have you know, the 2 cards that can have to do with a soulmate connection. And at the bottom of the deck, you have major arcana number 4, the Emperor. Okay, that's also, where was that? That's also a repeater. Yeah, we had the Emperor here as well. So that's a repeater energy. So that's significant. When repeater cards come out in a reading like that, you know, they're definitely, it's spirit trying to get those messages across to you. So the Emperor, again, could be dealing with an Aries. And below it, let me just show you, you have the World card, again with these beautiful sunflowers here. And the World is a major ending, right? This is a huge cycle coming to an end in your life. And then you have, again, repeater card, the Two of Cups, the Two of Chalices, soulmate connection, right? You coming together with another person. So some of you might be entering into a very significant soulmate connection with another person. It could be on the business front, going into partnership. It could also be on the, you know, the relationship front. And it's, you know, if you do have that type of connection, I mean, there's huge endings, new beginnings. We have new beginnings that, you know, that have this longevity attached to them. So, you know, not the type of relationship that is just going to start up and then fizzle out. It's going to go, you know, sort of stand the test of time. Interesting. And the card that came out from the Oracle deck, you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And let me read the full description for this card. So this is forgiving and learning. It says, the romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're wary of being hurt again. Yet your defenses are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it is necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they will clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. And that's so interesting because you have this major card of healing, which is, you know, it does sit in the past position. So you could have really been working on, you know, healing yourself and overcoming whatever these hurts or, you know, the hurt of the past relationships that didn't work out for you. But you're going through that. You're making way for this new beautiful beginning coming in. And, you know, it can definitely lead to great happiness and, you know, for some of you even to marriage or moving in together, you know, having that type of serious relationship with another person. So it looks very, very positive. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.